scraps from the meat I cooked last night. I still have some left. That'll be my leftovers today. There's another cat behind me. Well, the last one showed up right here. Well, there's hardly anything left, boy, girl, whatever you are. Mama's getting some. Yeah. I already fed him out front. I fed him the cat food early this morning. It's already 80 degrees at 9:30, so it's warming up today. This should help dry out the ground. The sun's shining bright. It's still a little cloudy though, but it's still, I can feel the heat rising. It's going to be warm all week. Supposed to be in the 90s all week. Yeah. That's what happens in summer. It gets hot. They got food out here too. They choose to eat it. Oh boy, I can feel the heat now. After the dew's off, yeah, later, maybe this afternoon, I think I'm going to cut the grass along the fence. The big pasture, and maybe on both sides of the road in front of the house, just to make it look better. Then the sun's hot. I have to wear some cover on my arms if I'm going to use the lawnmower today. Later today. I should do it now, but the grass is too wet. There was like a foggy this morning, a little bit. The temperature's rising. It's already 86. I think it's not even noon yet. It's only about 11, a little bit after 11 a.m. and I'm going to start the lawnmower up and get it ready for mowing grass today in the heat. I'm ready to start this thing up. Hope it works. I used it once this year already, down on the pasture fence. Okay, let's see if it'll run. I gotta fill it up with fuel, and I think I gotta pump a tire up somewhere. Big tires are okay, I think. And that one's okay with it. That one's always flat. I don't know why. I don't know why it's always going flat. Guess I need to get it fixed someday. But I'll just pump it up and make it work another day. I'm back in the saddle again. At least the saddle of my lawnmower. I can see the cattle way down in there. They're underneath those trees. Way back there. Enjoying the shade. Okay, let's see if this thing will start. Okay, let's crank her. Wait, I gotta do something first. To put the lever up right. Lever's gotta be in a certain position to start it. Hot already. I'm running out of shade. Put gas in and check the oil, and then I'll get that tire pumped up over there, and I'll be ready to go, I think. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Sun's getting hot. The sun is hot, but I got some protection. I got my wide brimmed hat on today. Clouds look nice. There aren't too many up high though. Look how that one's. I could watch it. I could see it move. Huh. It's moving toward the northeast. Yeah, I can see it moving. Yeah, I can't be watching clouds all day. Let's head on down the road. I'll mow both sides of the road in front of the house here. But I come back from the big pasture. Gotta mow down there first. I'm going to do a little different today. My first pass, I'm going to blow the grass that way, just because I can get closer to the fence and get those weeds. It is a little muddy here. Hopefully I won't get stuck. And on my second pass, I'll cut on the inside. Or outside, yeah. And I'll blow it to the fence when I come back. I don't think the cattle are here. They might be in the pond or the creek down there. I guess I'm going to mow this first. I got to stay away from this area though, because I don't want to get stuck in there. I think I'll drive up over here, or I can drive in the middle. I think I can get through the middle without getting stuck. But I'll mow that grass there in the lane, at least on this side of the bridge. Yesterday I came down here after the rain, and I wasn't sure if the water went over the bridge, but now I'm sure. By looking at this water here, yeah, the water went over here. See how it's muddy here? It wasn't muddy like that before the rain. Yeah, and down there too, I can see a stick with some debris on it. Where the water went across over the bridge, came across here too. So it did go over. Yeah, the tracks here are where after it, the water was already down. But it was when I came down here. Oh, there's a hummingbird over there along that fence. Yeah. Anyway, the water was pretty high up to the top of the culvert, almost to the top of the bridge. So it was still high when I came down here. But this is evidence of a water flowing from there across here. So it got this high. Yeah. Water's down now though. Still higher than normal. I can see water flowing down at the bottom there. Yeah. I don't see no footprints through here. The cattle were in here yesterday evening though. Or yesterday afternoon. What is that? There's something swimming on top of the water. Must be bugs. Anyway, yeah, I could tell water went over because of that them and old cattails. So the water did go up high there, and the water was over there too. Yeah. It was shallow water up there though. Here's swept clean. But like I said, the mud is from my truck after the water went down. Well, I got that mowed down. It's kind of muddy. I'm wondering if I should try to mow along that fence, because I might get stuck if it's wet down there. There is a low spot way down that way, and this thing don't have a good traction. I hate to get the lawnmower stuck. But the grass ain't very tall. But I need to cut it sometime. I could wait, but I'd like to get it done today. I'll see what I can do. I'll just have to hope for the best and don't get stuck. This was the easy part. Yeah, I'm gonna make a cut there. It's gonna blow it that way, but that's okay. I want to get closer. I can't get as close to the fence if I come this way, but I'll blow it that way, and on my next pass, I'll cut it this way and blow it this way. Yeah, I want to get these weeds cut, if nothing else, along the fence, because it tempts the cattle to reach underneath the fence, and I don't want them to do that. Nice clouds. Yeah, the wettest spot is way down there, past the curve, past where it turns. There's a low spot down in there. I hope I can make it. If I can make it down, I should be able to make it back. So far, so good. And look what I found. I can't save it though. There's a young elderberry starting to grow, but I got to mow it down. It's not the right place for it. This is where the fence has that little turn and goes
goes in a little bit. If there's going to be a wet spot, it's going to be down in there. Close to where that center pole is, post. Let's mow it to the end, then I'll come back. That's what I was concerned about, and I got stuck. It's pushing against the fence too. Hope I don't get shocked. I gotta try to pull this front end up over there because the back end is too heavy. Yeah. I should have stopped as soon as my wheels start spinning, but I kept trying to get out, back and forth, but I just made it worse. But if I can get my front end over here and that wheel onto more solid ground, I should be able to get out. I'm gonna try anyway. Touching the fence though, and the fence should be on. Hope I don't get shocked. I didn't bring no rubber gloves with me. Let's see what I can do, if anything. I've got to turn, see if I can get it further out. Helps when there's a cloud. See that cloud? It's going that way. The shade of the cloud too. I'm in shade right now, and it feels better than the hot sun. Oh, I spoke too soon. Now the sun came out again. But here comes another cloud. Yeah, I like these clouds. Wish there was more of them. There it goes. Well, let's get this thing going again. I want to get done. I'll try not to get stuck again. That's sort of in a rut there. I'm going to try to pull it a little bit farther. It's hard to pull. It's one thing turning the front end, just turning it, that's one thing, but trying to pull the whole thing, that's heavy. But I'll give it a try. I couldn't pull it by hand because it was stuck in a little hole there, and that hole got deeper because I had to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I hit that hump and I couldn't get over. And I did it enough times, and then the mower turned, and I finally gave I must have done it about 20 times, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's see if I can cut the rest without getting stuck. I made it to the end. I hear water going through the culvert. Yeah, wouldn't hurt to bring some spray and spray this again on the outside. I can't get in there to mow it. Now I'm going to blow it that way. Oh boy, is it hot today. You can see the water in the creek down there. Yeah, I need to come back and spray this sometime. No hurry. Let's do some more mowing. I think the wet part was up against the fence because I had the old grass clippings there, and I guess it retained moisture more. There was no sod to give me support. That's me cutting another strip all the way down. I got my wide brimmed hat on today. Better protection from the sun. At least this is a job I can do sitting down. That's two down. I'm gonna mow a strip this way, blow it that way, and then in my second pass, on my next my fourth, I guess 1, 2, 3 down, and then the fourth one I'll blow it all that way. Yeah. If it don't run under the fence, that's okay. Yeah. I just want to get this done. I got the most important part, the one cut under close to the fence. That was the most important part. Now it's just a matter of cleaning it up further out. Well, one more cut and I'll be done. Yeah, I'm not going to blow it all underneath the fence, but that's okay. Yeah, that's what spray is for. That's what weed killer is for. Main thing, I got this clean up. Okay, let's get this last cut and go home. I got some cutting to do in front of the house too, or along the sides of the road anyway. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Hope the cattle come down here this evening so I can lock them in here for tomorrow. We're gonna haul bales tomorrow. I want them locked in here tonight. Okay. That's a little warm today. The clouds are helping a little bit, but there aren't as many clouds as I'd like. But I also need the sun to dry out the hayfield, so got to make do with what I got. Okay. Let's head back to the house and cut some grass along the road there. I'll make some cuts, maybe two cuts here and whatever I can there. I can't go down in the ditch too far because it's muddy down in there. And I don't need to mow this because I want to spray it again with weed killer. Prevent my neighbor from. He's cut it twice already. I don't know why he cuts it, but I sprayed it, and I'm going to spray it again. Keep him from mowing there. Well, at least today's not dusty. At least when I'm mowing grass, it's not dusty because of the rain yesterday. So that's good. Okay, let's see. Let's start cutting. I'll cut this side first. Wait. I'm going to go to the driveway and start cutting there. Okay, I'm gonna cut both sides here first. Okay, this side's done. Let's do the north side. Okay, cut both sides here and I'll be done. It's 1 p.m. and I'm all done cutting. Now I gotta go take a shower because I'm all sweaty and dirty from grass clippings. There was no dust, but there was plenty of grass clippings blowing on me. Let's put the lawnmower away. Squirrel in that tree. Squirrel in the tree. I must have scared him. I see the cattle down there. They're hiding underneath that shade tree. Right there. Yeah, right in there. Right next to that little pond on that side. Oh, it's cool here. Oh, I think the little Red Bull's over there by that dead tree. There's a big stump that the tree broke off. Yeah, he's laying right there. I can see him. The sun's shining on the stump. But the rest of them are over here with the white bull. Yeah, they're hiding from the sun. I don't blame them. I'm sitting in the shade too. They're hiding from the sun. Clouds helped a little bit, but like I said, it's only temporary. But now I need the sun to shine. Oh, there goes a squirrel. Yeah, he went down the hill. Okay, I could work on that today if I wanted to. If I do, I'll wait till this evening when there's shade, when that's all in shade. See, the trees creeping. The shade from that tree is creeping over there, so. When I got shaded, at least on this first box, maybe I'll do some work on it today. I also want to lock in the cattle in the pasture, tall grass near the road, sometime this evening, and get it ready for. Then I got to go down. I got to go to the hayfield too and check sometime this evening to see how dry it is. It was kind of dry yesterday. It wasn't too wet yesterday, right after the rain, or a few hours after the rain. So it should be drying out better today. But the sun's shining. There's not much wind, but the wind helps too. Okay, let's go park this thing. I can see the white bull back in there, in that gap there. Yeah, there's some big mushrooms there after that rain. Oh, there's one over there. I didn't see her before. She's eating over there. Yeah, I need two hands to back this thing up where I park it. Well, sun's out again. Comes and goes. I washed a few clothes by hand. Yeah, when there's shade back in on this, at least in this box. By the time I'm finished working on that one, the shade will all the way to the other back. But I got other things to do today too. Check the hay field this evening. Get the cattle locked into the other pasture by the road with the grass, tall grass, and then maybe work on this too. Well, at least I got the grass cut. I just hope hope we don't make a mistake with the hay field. I hope it's dry enough. Yeah, I'd hate to. We're gonna be hauling some heavy equipment on there. My brother's two big tractors and cattle trailer, not cattle trailer, flatbed trailer. It's already heavy by itself. Plus, we're going to haul 11 bales on it. Plus my brother's tractor that can haul 2 bales front and back. Or a bale in front and bale in back, 2 bales. Which weighs it down even more. As long as we don't make ruts, I guess a few indentations into the ground from the tire treads. I guess I can live with that. As long as they don't leave no muddy ruts. That's the only thing I worry about. Okay, let's go back in the house and clean up. I'm going to cover the seat up so the cats don't scratch it up. Not sure what this weed's called. But look at these bugs that are on it, on the underside. This ain't nothing though. Hey cat, what's going on? Look at this one. Look at all them bugs. I don't know it's aphids or something, but it's just a weed, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, a nice cloud blocking the sun right now. I don't know where the sun is, but it's probably behind that cloud. Temperature reached 90 already, even with cloudy skies. Where are you going? Where's your babies? I didn't see them. Well, it's about 2:45 p.m. and it's still in the sun. Shade's getting closer though. Shade's right about here on this tree. As the afternoon progresses, that shade will cover that area there, and then I can start working on that, putting manure in buckets and putting it over there. I need to find another bucket. Four is easy. I can fill up 4 buckets at a time and then carry 2 at a time and dump. Just keep dumping and then I'll come back later and level it out. Yeah, shade's not quite there yet. Maybe around 4 p.m. You guys hot too? Yeah. Yeah, I'll wait a little longer. Not sure where the cattle are. I expect them to be in the shade somewhere. Let's see if I can find them. I think I found them. Not there. Those are the cats. I see some over there. Some of them are in the water. That little pond there. I had enough rain to put some water in it. And I see the white bull way in the back. A couple in the water. I can't see them all, but I'm sure they're all there somewhere. And there's somebody over there too. Yeah, there. I see something. Just to the left of that big tree way in the back. In the shadows. So they're back there. That's where they were when they came back from cutting grass. I guess they're just trying to stay cool, like me. Yeah. What else I gotta do today? Besides move a little bit of manure in the garden. I gotta check the hay field, see how dry it is. I think it'll be okay for tomorrow, hauling bales tomorrow. At least I hope so. And I have to lock the cattle into the pasture with the tall grass near the road, so we can haul bales on the pasture road with all the gates open tomorrow. Yeah. And that shade goes beyond those boxes there. That lemongrass. I don't know. I'll see how many buckets I can move of manure. Looks like a jungle cat. And the weeds are the jungle. What are you doing in there? You comfortable? Yeah. There's the other one. Where'd that one? There was one over there. I bet he disappeared. That's it. Relax in the heat. Okay. I got another bucket. So that gives me 4. That one's a lot taller. Bucket's a bucket. 92 at 4 p.m. You guys want? You want something? You want some meat, don't you? But I don't have nothing for you right now. You'll have to do without. Well, there's a cloud blocking the sun right now, which is okay with me. I can't tell if that's in the shade or not. I think it's in the shade already. It's already 4 p.m. so has to be some shade there. I'm going to start working on it. I see the white bull over there. He's still in the shade. Way out there. It's hard to tell. I think it's got partial shade there. Oh well. I'm going to work on it anyway. Shade or no shade. Well, I got 4 buckets filled. Let's see if I can spread them now. Once I dump them, that'll be 16 buckets that I did today. Plus the, I think it was 3 over there. Yeah. 16 and 3, that's 19. 19 buckets altogether. I got a few places in here I gotta fill in. Oh, that breeze feels good. I don't think I'm gonna do that box back there. Oh wait. Oh, the Red Bull came out. He's out there eating, and so is one of those cows. They're out eating too. The others might be out too. I just don't see them. The white bull, I don't see him laying down anywhere. But he's probably out eating. Let me dump them buckets and I'll be done for today on this. I gotta take something and level the clumps, big clumps out. Okay. These are done. I just gotta level the dirt out. Level the manure out, I mean. It's after 5 p.m. So it took me about an hour to do the rest of that. Yeah, I'll do that some other day. There's a white bull. And there's a red bull. They're out eating again. Must be getting cooler. I don't have to turn the buckets upside down because I don't think it's going to rain this week. It's going to be hot. Hot and humid in the 90s. But I don't think there's any rain this week. Oh, these boxes are down here. I still have to do those. I don't feel like doing any more today. I'm all sweaty. Well, at least I got that much done. Look at those big mushrooms. Man, those things are giant. There's a little one there, a couple little ones there. These are enormous. I don't know if they're edible, but I'm not going to eat them. Only time I eat mushrooms is when they're on a pizza or in a mushroom soup. Gotta put some soil in there too. That can wait. And that one can wait. The next ones I'm going to do will be over here. I'm sweating here. They call it sweating like a horse. Get this garden. Oh, get all this manure in here. I can let the cattle back in here because the white clover is growing pretty good. But it'll have to wait. I can sweat just standing here. There's a few pairs I see. On there. On up there. I see a few inside there. I see a couple up there. Not as many as I thought there was going to be. Oh, it's too hot to be out here. I got that sweat in my eyes. Yeah. That'll be the next box I do. These two. This is going to take a little bit more extra dirt because I'm going to fill these boxes up. That was very partially full. Now I'll put some more in here. I'll put some in here too, but I think I want to spray this first before I put any more soil in there. At least I'm in the shade. Yeah. Those two will be next. And then that one. And this will be last after I spray it with weed killer. With that, oh, look at that. Look at all those baby morning glories coming up. I put the manure in. That'll cover those up. Okay, I gotta go back in the house, cool off. I'm gonna be headed out to the hayfield pretty soon. Make sure the field's dry enough. It is hot. Huh. Got that much done. That's it, smart cat. Relax in the heat. A couple more over there. I'm done out here for today. There's your mama. Oh, they got cat food over there if they want to eat it. There she is. She was laying comfortably in there, and I woke her up. Sorry, Mama. Well, I head out to the hayfield. Check how dry the ground is. I'm sure it's okay. Look at deer. Look at that deer. Hi, deer. I'm gonna go slow. Okay. Yeah, I'd say that hayfield's dry enough. I'm going to drive all the way down to the other end. Of course, my truck is not a very good. You can see the tracks I made yesterday. Let's see what I can. Now you can see all the buckhorn. See those little short, those skinny stems with a little head on top? Those are the buckhorn. They're everywhere. Yeah, the ground's dry enough for my truck, and I'm pretty sure it'll hold up the tractors and the hay and the trailer with 11 bales on it. You can see the buckhorn, those little skinny stalks sticking up. There's it's almost solid, those things. I'm just guessing that there's grass in here. But maybe not. There's some grass, but it looks like it's mostly the buckhorn. According to the leaves of the buckhorn. Yeah, but there is some grass. I'm afraid if I have it sprayed, the buckhorn sprayed and killed the buckhorn, there won't be no grass left. But you can see all the buckhorn out there. Yeah, it's too thick. Yeah, the whole hayfield's full of that buckhorn. I mean, it looks like it's green and growing, which is true, but they just don't make hay. You can't make hay with buckhorn. Yeah. I'd say it's firm enough for the hauling bales for tomorrow. Yeah. You can see. Yeah, you can see all the buckhorn stems now, or stalks. Both sides. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm afraid it's going to cost more than I got. It'd be different if the buckhorn could be baled, but the leaves are so small and the stems, they don't count for nothing. Yeah, I'll text my brother and say that we can haul bales tomorrow morning. Okay. I guess I'll head out to the big pasture, try to get those cattle locked into that pasture by the road. You can see where I cut today. Hopefully the cattle are down on this side of the gate. Well, there's a cow. Maybe they're all if they're all in the water, that'd be good. That'd be perfect. I gotta figure out where her calf is. They're not here. Oh boy, that means they're on top somewhere. Oh, she was waiting for her calf. Oh, I guess I'm too late. I guess they were down here. How am I going to get them cattle down in here? I must have made them marks with my truck the other day. Yeah. It's a little muddy. Yeah. Well, the cattle aren't in the creek. I guess I'll go to the top. I was hoping they'd be down here. I gotta get them in here tonight. Or today. I'll come back later. Here's one of them. You got a calf there? No? Didn't have a calf. She's making a, I think your udder's starting to swell up. Now here's the cattle. If I can get them to come back down, that's what I need to do. I think they just came back up from the creek. I think they'll go back down later. It's only 7. I guess I still got time. They might go back down to the creek. Maybe. I think they just came out of the water. Well, I don't feel like opening the gate right now. I'm gonna drive back down. I'm gonna back down. Oh, maybe I'll turn around up here. I don't want to. It's hard to back down. Yeah, I'll just open that gate. Go through there and come back down. Get through there before they find an open gate. Yeah, they're munching away. That grass, the rain helped the grass grow. Well, that cow and her calf, they found their way up here. I'll come back sometime. They may not go back down here again. If I can't do it tonight, I gotta do it really early tomorrow morning. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll come back. It's right around 7. Cow with her calf. I'll come back around 8. In about an hour, and hopefully they're in the creek or on that other side. Yeah, and if not, if I call them, they might come. I hate to call them and not give them anything. I don't know what I'd give them. I got corn. Let me take out these weeds here. I sprayed them the other day. I sprayed those taller weeds the other day. I don't know if they're dying or not. I can't tell. Kind of look like they're wilting. It's only, I don't know how long it's been. I think it was sometime last week. I just have to wait and see. Give it time. Yeah. I'm afraid my the dirt that I put here the other day, it's gonna be too muddy to drive on. So after it's gonna make a big mess when we drive through it tomorrow. But that's okay. I'll just get some more dirt and fill them in again. Oh well, that's the way it goes. Yeah, you can see I made a rut right there. Yeah. Oh well. That's the way it goes. Ooh, almost hit the side of the truck. I think it would have came down there a little earlier. They would have been in the creek, but same thing with these piles of dirt there. They got soaked, saturated with water, so that means it's going to be mushy. Yeah, just like these mud holes here. Oh well, I just have to repair them again after we haul bales. Haul some more dirt. Didn't work out the way I planned. I was hoping they'd be down in that creek by now. And they were down there too early, and then they left. I'm hoping they're going to go back as the sun gets lower. I can only hope. Oh boy, the sun's bright. Hey, can't see. Shines right in my eyes. Oh, I think that's far enough. I'll go back, check the cattle around 8 before the sun goes down. After 7 here already. Well, it's 8 p.m. I'm going to drive back out to I'm going to take a sack of corn with me. In case I can entice them to come in. Feed them a little corn. The cattle aren't in the creek or in that pasture. I'm going to have to call them and give them some corn. Or should I give it to them? I don't have that trough in there no more. I'll just leave it by the gate. I'll put some piles by the gate. I don't see him anywhere. I was hoping they'd be in here. I'm gonna have to call them. Well. Oh no, they're in there. All right. Good. I don't have to use my corn then. All right. That's good. That's good. I'm guessing they're all in there. Let me take a look here. Yeah, a red cow. Red cow. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're all in there. Oh, good. I can just close the gate then. All right. To give them corn. All right. That works out perfectly. Let me go close that gate. And since I'm going to have them locked in, I guess I'll open the gate at the top and hope they don't get out. That way, all I have to do is go over to the farm tomorrow morning and get on my brother's tractor and haul bales. Yeah, there they are. Lucky me. To do this right, I'm going to close both gates. Yeah, let me do that. I'm going to close that other gate over there. Close it. I'm going to open this one too. That way it's a double gate. Okay, they're locked in now. They're locked in on that side. They got plenty to eat. They don't have much shade, but they got the tree here. That worked out pretty good. I'm going to open the gate on top. So they're locked in there, so as long as they stay where they're at. I'll leave this gate open up here. Sun's going down. It's getting dark. Well, this gate's already open, so everything's good. Oh, I gotta move that block of wood. Oh, I saw the sun. Right there. On the right side of that gate. The rusty gate. Peeking out through a tree. Anyway. Look at that. It's filled up with water on the left side. Yeah, that's from 2 inches of rain. Well, I get to test my new gate. I gotta move those blocks of wood though. Yeah, I widened this gate 6 foot from 16 to from 12. From 12. The original gate was 12, I think. And then I added 6 foot, so that, I think that's 6 foot. So that made it, or is that 4 foot? I don't know. Yeah, it's 12, and I'm thinking it's 6 foot, so that'd make it 12 and 6 is 18. Yeah, it's wider than it was, but that way it makes it easier for my brother to go in and out. Me too. Okay. I'm going to leave this gate open since I got the cattle locked into the other. That way I don't have to come out here tomorrow morning and unlock everything. Open nothing. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm hoping that we can get all the bales moved in one day. Need about 6 trips. Each trip will be about an hour. That's at least 6 hours. We start at 6. Might be done by noon, maybe. But it doesn't matter. We're done when we're done. I'm leaving all the gates open right here on the pasture road. So I'm hoping nobody gets out. The fence, I checked the fence is working. Oh, they got plenty to eat here, and they got water in the creek. The gates are closed over there, so they can't get out. Fences are working. The only problem is they don't have much shade. The only shade they got is over there under that tree across the creek. But if we get done early, they won't be in here too long. I'm leaving this gate open too. I've been leaving this gate open quite a bit lately. I never did trim these branches. Oh well, just have to hope for the best. Oh, I can smell the cut grass. Smells good. Smells good. I got something to eat in here. That's the main thing. Well, I got everything done that I needed to do. I just have to get up early so I can be over at the farm by around 5:30. He says he wants to start at 6, so I'm going to be there around 5:30. Get the tractor ready. He'll probably have the tractor and trailer hooked up. If not, I'll be helping him. I might even show up there around 5, as long as I can see. I think there's daylight around 5. I think the sun comes up around 5:30. The sun's already down. Yeah, the sun's been down already. Alright. I think I'll leave that gate open tonight. I think the old cow is missing. I think she's probably in the barn. Oh no, she's in the water. She's in the water over there. Oh, we're hauling bales tomorrow. I'll send a message to my brother to verify that. Okay. Alright, well, hope I don't scar up my hayfield too much. It's only grass, so it's not an expensive hayfield. Although it cost me a lot to rent it and to have everything baled. It's not free. Kittens are trying to explore. Just these two. It cooled off a little bit. That's all for today. Look at that line of clouds. They're just drifting by. Huh? Gonna be a busy day tomorrow. Hauling bales.